Hey everybody, welcome to the video. Welcome to the channel. Yes, the title is true, and to be honest, ever since I saw this thumbnail come across my suggested page, I've been waiting for this day, patiently waiting. But a couple things real quick. One, it's Wednesday. If you've been with the channel for a while, you know that we post Thursdays and Sundays, but tomorrow should be Thanksgiving, and I didn't want to post a video on Thanksgiving. You guys should be spending time with your family, not watching YouTube videos, unless you like take the football off and throw it up on the big screen. It's always an option, or not. It's whatever you want to do. And I just want to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving if you do celebrate that. The other thing, I came down to check the trail cam real quick at the Timber Bridge project, and we ended up getting this. Now, he doesn't go across the bridge, but he's kind of near the bridge, so maybe we'll get something in the future. I'll show it to you a couple times here so you can get a good view. Thought that was kind of cool. I just wanted to share it with you guys so you could see it. Let's jump into the video. I'll do my best to explain what's going on. We're going to kind of jump in midway on the repair. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. So this is the mechanism that's broken. It's just a little bar that comes down and it holds the gooseneck up off of the ground whenever it's detached from the trailer. And whenever you're transporting, you have to fold it back up into the neck so it doesn't get ripped off. It's attached by pin, which is what Mike and I are looking at up on the top side. And you can see where it's kind of damaged right there where it attaches to the pin. And you can see the hydraulic cylinder right there that raises or lowers it. What happened was he took off, he forgot to raise it, and it ended up getting caught on the frame rail and kind of tore up the pin and tore up the metal. Now, undoubtedly, I will end up doing the same thing, and hopefully whenever I do it, I'll have a camera rolling so I can get you a really good example of what happens. But we're going to see if we can get this thing fixed real quick.
Golly. Is it moving?
It's not directional, is it? You don't have to come out from one side or the other.
We can test that theory. It ain't moving.
Let me see here. Let's get some. Whoop. What? If you want to mess with that today, we can, or if you just want to pull it up and secure it, because I can side load the 304. I can't side load the skid steer though.
I'm not for sure if it's still going to work, but if it breaks off up there, then we're screwed.
Then we're, yeah.
Wherever you're sitting.
Yeah. I mean, it's not, there ain't anything holding it.
Just this left side is all.
Let's take it to the shop where we got the right tools, and let's just.
Yeah, let's take it to the shop and.
Because even if we get it off here, we still got to weld it and fix it up. So.
Right. Let's see what.
Okay. Okay. Grab these chains. Okay, we'll head up to the shop and see if we can't get this fixed real quick. Clear left, clear right, clear left. this part of the trailer up here. That way we can actually fit where we're trying to go. Hopefully that arm holds long enough to let us do that. Let's see, down is up. Yeah, that's it. Pins right here. Oh, I forgot the air. Do that every time. Now we got pins. Oh yeah. Up is down. A little float action. Safety. There we go. Yep. Yep. You got to make the noises. You're not making the noises, you're not getting it done. That's the way that works. Now the little arm is supposed to... Oh, here we go. The odds it holds long enough to get down the hill. He says that way. He says that way more. There's a dog back there, though. I don't run over. That holds that valve body on. What do you think it is? 9/16 maybe? Something moved. Go again. Oh, that's something, huh? It'd make a good video. You guys want to see a trailer fire that probably turns into a shop fire?
Yeah, I guess it's better. I tried.
Hey, listen. We ain't got a lot of good equipment around here, though, you know? There's a couple bolts holding this valve body on. That's what we're doing right now. And Mike's getting a plan for how to press that out without making it worse, which is always key.
You ready?
Yep. It's a lot of pressure.
Pin's moving in this hole.
Well, it's because cross member's moving over here. You push cross member about a 1/4 inch. So there's got to be a keeper in there that's broke off we can't see.
It's either that or it's stuck in the tube underneath.
There ain't no pressure on it, is there?
Well, I don't know what rolls though. Was the pin rolling in here or was the pin rolling in the...
Oh, and if it bent the pin? I see what you're saying. Well, Mike, you're kind of on fire there, bud.
I know, I see that.
Okay. Not yet. I ain't doing nothing.
I'm trying my 2/3 leg wrong.
There's got to be something in that keeper.
Let's go keep cutting it on across.
Okay.
I think there's an old road sign in there. I'm still on top of that hog here so that hot metal don't go down there and burn a hose.
Copy that. Hey, something's... She's talking up here. Give her a push. Something's talking a lot. You hear it?
Yeah. Wonder if it's that wood.
Doesn't sound like wood.
I'll come on.
It's coming from right here. Not at all. Yeah.
Here's your people back.
Are they? Oh, thanks. Are you guys okay? You guys have got to be more careful. You got to be more careful than that. Pretty disappointed in you, if I'm being honest.
There's no doubt it's leaking over here.
It ain't doing anything over here. You still got pressure on over here?
Yeah, so. On fire.
You ready? You okay?
Yeah.
Here we go.
It come a little bit.
Yeah, let me put some more pressure on it.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, like butter now. Gosh dang.
I've been ready for the last hour and a half. That's the way it's supposed to work, folks.
Where'd that little hammer go?
This one that the head keeps falling off of?
There, what?
Hey, that's hot, Kleeman.
It's still hot, and it surprises me, honestly. You would think. Now you just got to weld it back together, put it on the lathe and turn it, and you'll be good to go.
Yeah, it's probably hot.
It's really hot, bud.
Look at that torch work, though, would you? Water on that trailer anywhere? You think it's good?
It wouldn't hurt to flush some water from the top side down, just to cool it off, Mike. So this
Still a little warm.
so that's a multi-piece pin. What do you think?
I'm afraid it's a little bit more expensive than a mirror.
How's it compared to a clutch brake? I'm just curious.
Oh, I mean, whatever we do here is just going to be a temporary fix.
Okay, I'm gonna get the other.
Hey, can we take a minute to admire my amazing torching skills?
Excuse me.
Here we are taking her to the hospital
Yeah.
again, Kleeman.
Amazing torching skills in a very difficult position in the middle of a grease firestorm.
Yeah, yeah. We can all admire. See, people.
Let's just forget about how we got to this point and admire what it took to get here.
Honestly, I think this is a good point because people always wonder, how do you get so good at stuff? You break it. You get good at it because you break it.
After studying this, I think another issue is that our pin was bent,
It would appear that way.
which probably did not help. And whoever assembled this back in 1987, apparently that was before anti-seize was invented. The man behind the scenes taught me a few things, and we got her out of here. We got stuff to do, Captain.
We got stuff to do. I think they're really going to be impressed with the repair job on it. Not too bad for a quick afternoon fab job. Now it's a little shorter, I'll give you that. And he added a dump box and painted it red. It'll be fine. I ended up running that part to a local machine shop. Normally we would have Aaron Boom, man behind the scenes, fix it, but he is a boiler maker and he's on an outage right now. And Mike doesn't want that trailer down any longer than it needs to be, so we'll get that straightened out. If you're wondering why we don't take his old trailer, that's because it's sold. It is still sitting here, but it no longer belongs to Mike. And where we're from, well, that's called theft, and it's frowned upon. So we'll run this rig today. The only tricky thing is we've got to get the 304, the skid steer, and the power rake on this trailer. I've never done that before, but we'll figure something out. Let's go get the skid steer, take it to another job, finish up another job, pick up the 304, or just listen. It's gonna be a little chaotic the rest of the afternoon, I'm not gonna lie to you. But I like it like that. It keeps it interesting. Well, let's not be too chaotic though, you know? We've already had a good slowdown. Turn that off. It's actually pretty warm today. Oh, I missed. Things are so much easier without a camera sometimes. river in the background? It's to your right. That's where it's at. I'll use the bucket around the transformer pedestal, and then we'll just use the blade around the rest of it. I'll show you how that turned out in just a second. I gotta go grab the almost shovel off the truck. Do a little shovel work around it. Then we'll get the power rake hooked up. We'll get the power rake hooked up and get this all polished up. After this, we're actually headed back to the lot, and we're gonna trench over a secondary electric service to Mike's new equipment shed. Oh, that'll be fancy. We'll have like lights and just all the cool things. We'll go ahead and stage this up here for our spectacular exit. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. Mike said, are you guys on? Oh, you guys are. Mike said, I don't know if you can get both those on the trailer. If you want, just leave one there, leave one there. And I was like, you know, we've had enough things today. Let's just play the safe bet and we'll leave one here. And then, now listen, then the homeowner said, well, there's no way you can get both those on that trailer. Well, now I don't have a choice. Now I gotta do it, you know? Now I gotta do it. So it should have, yes. Yeah, that's looking good. Now something does something else here. Yeah, now there's a way. I can't remember. There's a magic button to hit. Nope, that's not it. Nah, we'll figure it out. So here's what we ended up with. Strap for the ramps and the boom. Binder on each corner. I don't have anything to pull that way, so I just pulled in on both of them. They're opposing directions. It should be okay. Corner, corner, same on the other side. Power rake in the bed with the trenching bucket. It's not ideal. It's not perfect. There's an antenna in the way. Got it? Still there. But for the truck we're running today, you know, the run what you brung thing. Let's run. See Mike's fancy new equipment shed. We're just gonna dig a very shallow secondary from there to there. He's got a fella coming in the morning to run some conduit in the secondary up into there. He's gonna get some lights. Like I said, like outlets. I mean, you can like plug stuff in. It's gonna be pretty spectacular. I'm not gonna lie. The trenching bucket is in the front of the dump bed. I have to take this and the skid steer and the power rake out to Farmer Chris's tomorrow, which will be the next video, maybe. And I don't feel like offloading everything just to get the trenching buckets. We're only going like 25 feet. It's just gonna be a little extra wide for 25 feet. A little bit of extra comfort. It'll be fine. And he assured me there's nothing here, so we got that going for us. So that's what we ended up with. Nothing crazy. Mike said nothing fancy, just make sure the guy can get the secondary and some conduit. Punch up underneath there pretty easily, and I think that'll work fine. Definitely fits the bill, not too fancy. This used to be an old rock quarry. In case you didn't know, and this concrete pad used to be their old shop. It's always interesting when you dig in here, you always find random stuff. There's just always random pockets of gravel. Here's some random pea gravel, probably. You know what, I probably shouldn't touch that. That's probably part of something abandoned. You just got a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. And then this is probably, I don't know. Well, looky here. I would guess it's probably an old gas line from when they were in operation. Maybe it fed the shop. Who knows? Pretty fun, easy day, honestly. Even with a little hiccup this morning, it is what it is. And that stuff happens. And let's be honest about a couple things real quick here. Two things. I will also do that. It is not an if, it is a when, guaranteed 100%. I will forget to put that gooseneck support up, and I will probably rip it off, and if I had to guess, a more catastrophic manner. Also, in a moment of honesty, I am pretty glad that Mike did it first. We all knew it was going to happen to one of us, and I'm glad he won that race hoping, fingers crossed, he'll do the same to the airlines, and that way whenever I do it, you know, we already know how to fix it and that kind of thing. As far as what's coming on the channel tomorrow, I am taking that out to Farmer Chris's. I got to trench in a 3-phase electric line and try to dig up some culverts that are no longer being used and save those culverts. So that should be a pretty good time. And then next week, we're supposed to pour the concrete on the YouTube yacht floor. We've got the money. The weather looks good. It's still kind of on the 10-day forecast, so it could change, but currently the weather looks good for it as far as rain goes. And then I've got 3 days off to do it. So that should be enough time to polish up the backfill. There's a couple things I need to tweak on the plumbing and get all the rebar and everything in place. That should be plenty of time. So that'll be coming up pretty soon too, and I'm very excited. Also, we just got Chelsea every 5 years, we get a new vehicle for Chelsea, and then I take what she had, and then whatever else we had, we get rid of. We're a 3-vehicle family. Daily driver for each of us, and then a spare. That way, if one of them breaks down, we've got something to drive in the meantime while it's getting repaired or while we're working on it. That means I'm either selling the Subaru or I'm selling the truck, and I'm not 100% sure yet. Subaru has 200,000 miles, the truck has 300,000 miles, but you know, it's a truck and we have a Homestead. The truck would probably fit the bill for the Homestead better than the Subaru. But anyway, that's just a random update on what's going on as far as the home life goes. I don't know if you guys even care. I don't know. Just rambling. I just never know how to, you know what? Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing this time. You know, I half expected the window to just, it does that sometimes.